Beach Girl Meets Snow, Michelle.
What does a beach girl do when she goes to Canada during the winter on vacation? Skiing, of course. It was a dream come true. It's just a beautiful afternoon. The sun is shining. It's maybe 32 degrees outside. Brr. I had been so excited. Never been skiing. Well, I'd never seen snow either. We get there, and there's an ambulance in front of the ski lodge. I'm like, that's cool. They're being proactive. I like that. All right. Go inside. I'm getting fitted for my goggles. I got my mittens on. Got my poles. I look good. And then all of a sudden, I catch a glimpse of me in the mirror. 5 layers of clothes later, I look like the Pillsbury Dough Girl meets Smurfette in my baby blue leisure suit. Ski suit. Then is the moment of truth. We walk outside into the frigidness. Remember that ambulance I thought was for decoration? There was a lady on a stretcher being pushed into the back of that ambulance. I'm like, oh, this is not a good sign. But I shrug it off, and I'm still excited about the event. And I talked to my cousin, who's the one who brought me there, and I said, hey, what do you think about instructions? Nah, you don't need that. Okay, great. What do I do? Keep your feet straight, get your knees bent, put your poles to the side, and you just kind of move side to side. I'm like, oh, sounds easy enough. All right, I can do that. So we've got about 50 feet to go before the line to get the ski lift. And I'm pushing off, like in skating. Did that in high school. Skating, pushing off. Got a little momentum going. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Bam!
Oh.
Right into the guy who was waiting in line at the ski lift. He didn't know what was coming. I kind of, very red, sort of brushed myself off. He looked back. He thought, another Florida girl. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I turned to my cousin and I said, well, what about stopping? Oh, he goes, that's real easy. You do the pie shape with your skis. I'm like, okay. So I wait for the line to go ahead of me a little bit, put a little distance, and I push off a little bit, and I do the pie. And I stopped. I'm like, that's cool. All right, it works. So we're in line, and I'm practicing, I'm pushing, sliding, I'm gliding, I'm doing the pie thing, and it all works. My confidence level is through the roof. We're the next ones to get on the ski lift. And all of a sudden I realize, it's not stopping. How do I get on? And the next thing I remember is my cousin's pulling me by my jacket, sitting me down in the ski lift chair. I have no idea what's going on. One of my poles falls off the side.
Oh.
Now what? No worries. Felix gives me one of his. Great. I've got 2 poles. He doesn't need them. I don't really care. He's on his own. I have my poles. I got my goggles. I'm enjoying the scenery. It's so beautiful. It's so white. White as snow. Remember, Florida girl. It was just gorgeous. We get to the top. All of a sudden, I realize it didn't stop to let me on. It's probably not going to stop to let me off. Uh-oh. My cousin informs me that there's a piece of packed snow on the ground, little gliding going on. Make sure you veer to the left so the ski lift doesn't hit you in the back of the head. I turn to him and I go, what? Okay, I can do this. Well, I gotta tell you, there was victory. The ski lift did not hit me in the back of the head. In fact, I was on my butt. There's my cousin again, pulling me by my jacket out of the way. But I did not get hit in the back of the head. I'm up top at this point. What do? Brush myself off. Heading towards the slope. Doesn't look so bad. Maybe about a bunny slope, you know. Maybe about like that. Didn't look so bad. I'm like, I can do this. People are taking off, and it just looks so majestic. I can do this. So I push off, and I push off, and I'm gaining momentum. My knees are bent, and I'm really gaining momentum. I'm like, and I do the pie thing, and it doesn't work. And I'm like, what's going on? And I'm just gaining momentum, and the pie's not working, and I'm moving. I did the only thing I could figure out to do. I sat down on my butt. I stopped. I found something that works. My cousin's next to me, and he goes, "Are you okay? You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that pie thing doesn't work." I was like, "But I found something that works, so I'm all good." And then I brush myself off again, get back down on the slopes. I've only gone about 20 feet. Get back on there, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going. I've gone a little bit further this time because I'm realizing it goes faster. And then I see in front of me orange netting. And it dawns on me, I'm on a mountain. What's behind that netting? And that netting is not going to stop me. So I sit down again real quick. He goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just had to stop. Do you see that?" Turn. He goes, "You can turn." Like, no, I can't. After I sit down, I figured out another way. I will face my skis in the new direction that I need to go. So this goes on. Ski a little bit, gain momentum, sit down. Ski a little bit, gain momentum, sit down. Finally, my cousin's girlfriend comes back around. She sees me with my skis off, and I'm walking down the mountain in my boots. Beach girl does not like snow. Not on skis. And she feels so bad for me. She goes, "Tell me what's going on." She gives me the secret of using your hips, using your whole leg, not your knees. It was a victorious moment. This is me at the bottom of the hill. 2 minutes later. Put your legs into it, people. Thank you.